See?
Mm-hmm.
There.
See?
It's nice. See? Hi, this is Kim and Andy read Urantia. I'm Kim.
I'm Andy.
Yeah, and we're going to read to you from the Urantia book, but first we're going to read Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. You better pay attention because it's going to be a quick one today, okay? Do you want to read this one?
Sure. Which one?
September 7th. This is an Iraqi Sufi poet. Okay?
And he says, "Make me happy as without you I'm sad." Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our happiness depends on our connection with God.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people would not agree with that, but I would suggest like a lot of atheists, and if they're happy, they probably are connected with God and they just don't know it. They don't really understand that.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have a line, but I know what I know that everything else, like all of the material things, um, or even all this worldly success and fame, and that doesn't suffice to make us happy,
Right.
really.
Right.
Yeah.
Happiness comes within.
Yeah. So, and a lot of atheists will say that they are spiritual people, but they just don't believe in God, which of course, to a lot of people, a lot of Christians, that doesn't make any sense. But,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about perception, how you can perceive it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we can move on to our Urantia book here. We are on paper 17, section 7, about the adjutant mind spirits.
Adjutant mind spirit.
Adjutant mind spirits. Okay. And these are, well, we'll just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I read it?
Go ahead.
Okay. These adjutant spirits are the sevenfold mind bestowal of a local universe mother spirit upon the living creatures of the conjoint creation of a creator son and such a creative spirit. This bestowal becomes possible at the time of the spirit's elevation to the status of personality prerogatives. The narration of the nature and functioning of the seven adjutant mind spirits belongs more appropriately to the story of your local universe of Nebadon. So we're saving the this for a later time because it would be just better suited to later on.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's the end.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
so what I can tell you a little bit about what I know about these adjutant mind spirits is that, okay, they're from the creative spirit, the mother spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and all of the creatures here um, that have personality prerogatives. Now that's interesting. So they have kind of a will to be a separate being, but they're not really yet have a what does that even mean? Personality prerogatives. So they're beginning on the path to being independent personalities, but they're not personalities yet.
Well, a being with personality does have prerogatives that a being without personality.
Right, but we're talking about animals here. So
Yeah.
that they're not self-aware yet,
Mm-hmm.
but they're potentially self-aware at some point in
Mhm.
their evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's kind of weird. So these seven adjutant mind spirits are placed within the minds of animals in order to help them evolve in a progressive fashion toward becoming will creatures.
So all life is evolving.
All life is evolving in that way. Sure.
So it's important not even to step on ants.
Well, ants are less evolved this way than there's seven of these. We can look these up, and most it'll say that most mammals, like your dog or your
Mhm.
cat, has the first five
Mm.
instead of and not the last two usually.
Oh.
Now we're talking about all this time, do animals have souls and all of these things? Well, I think that naturally they don't, but I think there is a slim possibility. You hear about these animals rescuing their owners from the burning building and stuff like this, or
Mhm.
the very well trained guide dog who knows in advance when that person is going to have a seizure, things like this. So I think it's possible, but if we say that, okay, that's maybe possible, then you get all these people coming
Mhm.
in who want to discipline their animals and train them so hard to make them have this, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I just got to say, it's not up to us. That's not, I don't
Mhm.
think that's an advisable path.
Mhm.
you know
Mhm.
it's not up to us. These things are bestowed by our mother spirit, and
Mhm.
she cares for my dog, I don't have a
Mhm.
dog, I have cats. She cares for my cats in ways that I can't
Mhm.
possibly know how to care for them,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So, just love your pets.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so these are the spirit of intuition, understanding, courage, knowledge, counsel, worship, and wisdom.
Mm. Those are
And
the adjutant mind
those
spirits.
are the names of the adjutant mind spirits. And I'll say here, I'm
Mhm.
just looking them up in the index here. So if you like, you can do research on
Mhm.
those, and just know that those are acting um, in the minds of animals
Mhm.
for their greater advancement.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the point where when the earth was evolving here, right, there was no,
Mhm.
will creatures, they noticed when the first ones, Andon and Fanta, achieved the status of worship and wisdom.
Mhm.
Okay. And they performed, acts of free will
Mhm.
that they couldn't have without being a bona fide personality. They were bona fide personalities.
Mhm.
And it's interesting, like what it could it have been, like one person, instead it had to be two together because they had to be a match set so they could procreate.
Mhm.
One by itself doesn't matter that much, but where there's two,
Mhm.
okay, then heaven
Mhm.
takes notice. Okay, we got to go help these guys out,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
So it's very interesting in terms of our evolution.
Mhm.
But anyway, so that's nice and short for today.
Because today we have to hit the road and go home.
Yeah, got to go home. We're done with our little adventure here. And well, now we're in Wisconsin. We're in Beloit, Wisconsin. So
I'm
greetings
going,
from Beloit.
I'm going to have lunch with my mother and then head for home.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a good one. Okay.
Bye
Bye.
now.